Looking to grade your Pokemon cards and you don't know how to do it? Check out Ludkins Collectables and grade your Pokemon cards with zero risk. Check video description or visit ludkinscollectables.com for more. Looking to trade your old bulk for some of the latest Pokemon booster boxes? Well, check TCGcastle.com. The process is very simple. Send in 1400 cards and get a brand new sealed booster box back. We ship boxes worldwide for free once we get your cards. Make sure to check video description or check TCGcastle.com for more information.
How's it going, Poke fans? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, I actually make something unique. In today's video, we'll be looking at damage spread deck, which is Tapu Koko, Meowstic, Necrozma GX with the Put-Down. So, first of all, I want to say a few words about this deck. It's very strong against pretty much everything. This deck will just melt Volcanion deck just like that, because Necrozma can just use that GX attack, which can simply attack for 100 all of your opponent EX or GX Pokemons in play. That's just insane. On the other side, for double course energy, Tapu Koko can just fly flip around the board for 20 to each of our opponent Pokemon in play. It's just insane. I mean, it just works very well. Put-Down can also add 3 damage counters once our opponent manages to evolve, and with tons of damage counters we can simply devolve with Miraculous Shine, or we can simply use that air influence and move as many damage counters on our opponent Pokemon to other Pokemons in any way we like. So it's just insane. I mean, I kind of like it because you can move as many damage counters from one to other Pokemon, and you can just grab a couple knockouts in just a single turn. This is very good counter to stage 1 or stage 2 decks, especially to Metagross. I mean, I don't know how Metagross can actually win against this deck. Instead of the tool cards that can actually help me to attack for more, I decided to take 4 copies of Bursting Balloons. So if my opponent wants to attack me, he needs to take 6 damage counters back. So as just for example, if we want to get rid of our opponent Pokemon that's stage 1, like for example Ninetales or maybe Golisopod, with the Bursting Balloon we can force our opponent to take 6 damage counters back, and then we can simply devolve that Pokemon with the Miraculous Shine and take the knockout. On the other side, 4 Crushing and 2 Enhanced Hammer can also help us a lot to disrupt our opponent energies, which is very important. So if our opponent is not capable to attack and we can just spread the damage counters around the board, we can keep those Bursting Balloons for the late game, and then we can simply end the game by hitting with Necrozma or with that Meowstic. 14 Pokemons in this deck list, so I'm running 4 Tapu Kokos as the main attacker and 3 tree line of the Meowstic, as well as 1 of each Necrozma GX, Espeon EX, and Oranguru, and also 2 copies of Tapu Lilith for that setup. Mentioned it earlier, 6 hammers, 4 crushing and 2 enhanced hammers, so we can disrupt our opponent energies, 2 field blowers for that stadium or tool cleaning, very good against Fighting Fury Belt, for example, and also Floatstone, 2 copies of the Rescue Stretchers, so we can just recover those Pokemon from discard pile and put them back onto bench. 1 copy of Special Charge, so we can recycle those double course energies, very important. I decided to run a switch instead of the Flowstone, just in case in some certain situations we really don't want to let our opponent to discard our Flowstone, so we can just have that switch. 4 Ultra Balls, of course, for the Pokemon Surge, and 3 copies of Put-Down, so I can simply force my opponent to take 3 damage counters every time he evolves his Pokemon. So with as many damage counters as he can have in play, that many damage counters you can actually move with the Meowstic. Supporter line, 1 copy of Bridget, 4 of each, and also 1 copy of Proxgrid, and then 4 of each Guzmas and the Professor Sycamores, so 14 supporter cards in total, 4 Bursting Balloons, and 4 of each Double Chorus and Psychic Energies in total. So overall, not the best deck in the current format, but definitely one of the funniest decks that you can actually build and play, especially if you like to play for casual, for example. It can also be very good on the competitive side, no question about that. So if you're looking for any of these cards, also make sure to check ccgcastle.com or Ludkins Collectables if you're looking forward to maybe send your cards to the PSA submission. Definitely highly recommend that service. All cards can be found on ccgcastle.com with definitely best prices on the market, with shipping available for Europe or maybe United States. Make sure to check that. Everything you need to know can be found in my video description as well for the Ludkins Collectible. So in today's video I played against Necrozma, managed to smash that deck without too many problems. Aspion was actually the MVP in that matchup. I hope you guys will join watching this video. Make sure to hit thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me also know in the comments below what you think about this deck idea. So see you in the game. Alright, so playing with one, I can definitely say cool deck that is not too expensive, but it's pretty damn good to be used in the standard format. So waiting my opponent for the setup so I can just refresh my opening hand. Alright, there is Tapu Koko, so that's exactly something that I need. Alright, so opening hand, put down with double Sycamore and Crashing Hammer, so if I'm starting second I can benefit from Crashing Hammer for sure. If I get lucky I can discard one of the energies from my opponent Pokemon in play. But since Metagross is on the other side, I guess discarding energies are not going to be a huge problem for my opponent, especially because he ran also that deck with the Solgaleo. So I'm going to need a couple 5 flips and then simply devolving all of my opponent Pokemons with Aspion GX. Oh, two Guzmas discarded. Okay. Put down will definitely have huge impact in this game. There is no question about it. As long as I can use advantage of the put down, that's gonna be good. I have double Crashing Hammer chance to hit heads on the coin flip. So far, not good. Alright, so 2 tails in a row. That's something you would like to see. Sycamore for 7. Oh, the last card was a double Corsair energy, so I get pretty damn lucky here. I guess I can discard one more card from my hand before I just decide to use a fly flip. That's it. That's it for now. 6 damage counters already has been in play. So 3 Crashing Hammers unfortunately was wasted for nothing. I wish I was able to keep them for late game, but it is how it is. So just waiting to see my opponent next move. Put down will definitely be a good card in this matchup, so there is a Rescue Stretcher, which means he can grab himself one Metang or Metagross from a discard pile back into his hand. So theoretically with the Rare Candy he can evolve. And after that he will take 2 damage counters, actually 3 because of the put down. So right now he's down to like 5. Okay, so energy from hand and something like, yeah, 1 Giga Attack System can easily knock out my Tapu Koko. Ooh, Max Potion. Okay, so he decided to go with the Max Potion, which means that for this turn probably he will not going to attack me. Maybe he will. Alright, that's interesting. 3 copies of M. There's a Field Blower, so he managed successfully to remove that put down. Alright, that's good for him. And there is also 1 Metang in play. And 1 Giga Attack System, of course. You really want to use advantage of Giga Attack System if you can. So far I don't see what I can do here. Pretty much I can attach energy, goes with the N and hope to find put down and basically... Oh, nice, there is a bursting balloon. Yeah, of course I'm gonna attach it. Of course I'm gonna attach that bursting balloon. Another Tapu Koko. It looks like that's pretty much it. So I guess I can play my Ultra Ball for Esper, but for now I just feel comfortable using that Fly Flip and spraying damage counters around the board. That's 8 more damage counters on my opponent Pokemon's in play. No sign of the put down for me, unfortunately. There is a Field Blower. Alright, so that was the Field Blower number 2. And right now my Tapu Koko will be knocked out. So, yeah, that is actually a problem if you're gonna ask me. So I'm thinking about just grabbing that N and just simply going on with the N. Trying to find maybe a put down and another bursting balloon. Of course, I'm also going to play that Ultra Ball for Esper, no question about that. Alright, one huge Sycamore for 7, of course. So he discarded Solgaleo. Plenty of resources already in my opponent discard pile. There is another Metang in play. Alright, and another Max Potion. Okay, so that Cosmic was nearly close to be knocked out. Alright, 130, so that's the knockout. Alright, time to promote my Tapu Koko in the front and use that Fly Flip again. Before I do that, I'm just gonna go with a Rescue Stretcher, so I'm gonna grab myself Tapu Koko, put him on the bench. Then I'm also going to use that Ultra Ball. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna discard one of my Guzmas for one Esper, so I could attach energy to him and basically end my opponent. Oh, I can still play that Instruct, so who knows what I can find with Instruct, maybe Bursting Balloon. Alright, there it is. Very nice. And one copy of the N. Okay, so there is also put down, so that's a pretty good N, if somebody gonna ask me. Time for another Fly Flip. And there's pretty much 100 damage more counters in play for my opponent Pokemon. So he played 2 Max Potions, he also used 2 Field Blowers. I can assume that he have probably 1 more Field Blower in play. The good thing is that I have finally that put down in play. I also have another one in my hand just in case if he managed somehow to discard him. Esper is also set down on the bench. Sooner or later Meowstic will just start moving damage counters from one to my opponent other Pokemon. Okay, so he decided to attach manually energy to Metang. The bad thing about Metagross right now is the fact that he cannot deal damage counters, and he just decided to end me down to 6 new cards. Yeah, the best thing my opponent can do is simply pass the turn, but if he decides to do that, I might be able somehow to find an Esper and do tons of problems to my opponent. On the other side, next turn I can spread 120 more damage counters. It's not easy to one-hit Naga Metagross, that's for sure. He's like 250 HP Pokemon. Oh, he decided to use that Algorithm GX, and unfortunately for me, I don't have that N available. Theoretically, I can't even grab myself N. So I can expect probably from my opponent to see Guzma play next turn. Probably trying to avoid that Bursting Balloon, so it's... Yeah, I'm not sure should I attach the Bursting Balloon right now. It's interesting, that's for sure. Come on, give me the top deck. Give me something good as a top deck. Not an Enhanced Hammer, unfortunately. That was a bad top deck if somebody gonna ask me. Yeah, let's just go with the Bursting Balloon. Let's just assume my opponent have something like Guzma in his price card, so he will not be able to play Guzma. And he might force himself to take 6 more damage counters. Right now, there's a tons of damage counters around. There is another rare candy for probably, yeah, as expected, for Solgaleo. He took 3 damage counters. 2 max potions has been played, so probably he can just play 2 more of them. Alright, he have plenty of cards available in his hand, and there is another rare candy for another Metagross. Alright, fair enough. So there is plenty damage counters around. So 5, 9, 15, 23, 360. So there's like 360. I need 500 damage counters if I want to knock out 2 of my opponent Metagrosses. That's just insane. It's not easy to do. That is for sure. So let's just be patient for a little bit and see what my opponent is capable to do next turn. He's down to 5 prize cards, so trading 1 for 2 prize cards, definitely not going to be easy task for my opponent, that's for sure. I think in just 1 turn I can theoretically grab like 6 prize cards. I just need Espeon probably, and then I can knock out, yeah, Solgaleo, I can knock out Metagross. I can knock out 2 Metagrosses just like that. Will he go with, yeah, tech system ×2? Yes, he will do that. Yeah, this one can easily be knocked out as well as this one. This one should be knocked out with 2 more turns. Alright, so another Geotech system. So 6 damage counters will go down to me. Actually, back to my opponent. So I just need something like Espeon, and then I can devolve my opponent Pokemons, and I can grab 3 prize cards. So that's just insane. Hopefully that's gonna happen, or at least Meowstic as a top deck, so I can maybe... there's a Guzma. Okay, let's just go with the special charge. Alright, special charge, 1 double course energy play. I guess I can use that Guzma down to Oranguru. It's pretty much the same what I'm gonna do. Instruct for 1. Just another Psychic Energy. Okay, another round of the Fly Flip. Just like that. Finally managed to take a first prize card in this game, and it's a Fill Blower. Alright. Yeah, my opponent can easily escape from the active position with that Ultra Rod, just in case if you guys are not familiar with the Ultra Rod. So yeah, I just need right now, I just need 1 card, which is a Espeon EX, and then the game is unfortunately over for my opponent before I even manage to attack with my Meowstic, which is just insane. So far, my opponent took 2 prize cards. He still needs to grab 4 of them, but I'm not sure if he'll be able to take 4 of them. I think he will not be able to do that. Alright, so he decided to reshuffle back with the Rescue Stretcher. That's Solgaleo line, and there is 1 Professor Sycamore for 7. He definitely needs to find a Max Potion as fast as he can. Max Potion right now is very important for him. Alright, so there is Ultra Rod as expected to 1 of his Metagrosses. Yeah, I wish I can find that Espeon. Technically Ultra Ball will work for me. Mellow will also work for me. Okay, Mellow is not that good because I cannot draw that card, that extra card, which I will need, but still. Giga Hammer for the knockout, 130. My opponent goes down to 3 prize cards. Yeah, I definitely need to start knocking out those Metagrosses from play. Top deck for me is a Bridget, so I guess Bridget will do the job. Will definitely do the job. I mean, I can grab myself Espeon, put him on the bench, and devolve my opponent Metagrosses. So this turn is actually going to be a big turn because I can use that Miraculous Shine, and I can simply devolve those Metagrosses. I can also devolve that Solgaleo. So in this single turn, I just knocked out 4 of 5 of my opponent Pokemons in play, and he just stayed with that Oranguru, and of course he just decided to concede. It's no question about that. So yeah, that was pretty much it. As you can see, this deck works pretty well. Tapu Koko is actually a very broken card, with the help of the Meowstic and the with the help of the Necrozma, and with the help of the Tapu Koko, of course, you can just make so much damage counters around the board. This is just not true. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. If you have any questions, please make sure to leave comments below. So stay tuned for more videos. Till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.